You guys are probably asking yourself, why is he wandering around outside with a silly looking toque on? And yeah, it's really cold out here, guys. Winter's arrived in West Kelowna, and yeah, I don't have a video for you, unfortunately. But I made a promise that I'd put something out every week. Now, it wasn't for lack of effort. I actually shot a video. One of my viewers had asked me to do a video on how to set up your asset allocation with passive. And I had shot that video some time ago in preparation to use it. And unfortunately, when I went to go edit it, half the video had just magically disappeared. That's the best part of YouTube. You really don't know what's gonna happen, guys. So I've been pacing around all week. It's Christmas. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your holidays with your families and stuff. Well, it was killing me that I didn't have a video for you guys. So I thought, you know what? I'll take the dog out and I'll do a bit of an impromptu one. So forgive me here, guys. It's definitely not very much planned. But first off, if you don't know me, my name's Darren, and I started investing late in life. But I've managed to prove that it's never too late to start investing, and I've managed to build up a portfolio that's worth $450,000. So why is that important? Well, I'm 52. I started at the age of 50, and I'm seeing a lot of people now that are watching my videos that fall into that category. So if you're one of those people, thanks very much for following along with my journey. I've been at it for just over 2.5 years, and sometimes I do ask myself, what value am I bringing to you guys as far as the content that I put out? Because let's face it, I'm at best a novice, and the more I learn, the more I share. But those positive comments that I see all the time when you guys are saying, I wish I had seen something like this when I was younger, that's kind of how I feel. So this channel is really built around that. And I want to create content that will allow you to learn and make decisions. And remember, I am not a financial advisor. I don't have any accreditations for any of this, but if I made it to 50, and I didn't know what I was doing, I figured there were a lot of people out there that could benefit from the types of videos that I do. But I have been asking myself lately, is it worth it? Should I keep going with this? And I think the answer is yes. I'm building my own portfolio, and you guys seem to love that kind of content. But in doing so, I have to learn. And so I've come up with a plan. I've been working on the plan for the last week for 2026. Being a YouTuber is not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm a dad, I have a full-time job, so I'm a pretty busy guy, and squeezing in these videos, every single week has been tough. It's not been easy. I'm making a commitment to myself this year to post one video every single week. And this year, I think I'm at the point now where I'm gonna start dialing in that content for you guys. And this is where you guys can actually really help me out a lot, because I really value all of your comments that you guys leave telling me what it is you're interested in. Like I said, the video that I had hoped to post this week was as a result of one of you making a comment and asking me to post certain type of content. Now, keep in mind, I have limitations to my expertise, if you will, as a novice in the space. So if it's something that I can create a video that will allow you to grow your knowledge base and help you make better decisions, then those are the things I really appreciate in the comments. YouTube is a creative space. This is my channel, and I'm learning how to be a creator at the same time as I'm learning to be an investor. And to that, I do get some comments from people, that some of the videos may not have been overly helpful. I totally get it, but as a content creator who doesn't have any experience, I'm learning two things at the same time. So I always appreciate feedback. Of course, I always like the positive feedback, but more importantly is any feedback will do. I just, sometimes when I get those really negative comments from people, it hurts. It's a bit of a kick to the gut for sure. But I try to take it in stride, and I try to learn from those experiences. Moving forward for this year, I'm working on a plan to come up with some different video series that will highlight different types of investing, different funds, things like that. I'm also coming up with some content that I can share with you guys, some of the more basic tools that I've been using over the last 2.5 years, that if you're brand new or you're kind of just starting out or looking for some spreadsheets that will help you figure things out, I am going to try and provide that this year, because the channel is growing. We're almost touching 6,000 subscribers, and that is absolutely mind-blowing to me. To me, that's very impactful, that I feel like I am helping some people along the way. So we are at the end of December, and I will be doing my month-end video. Last year, I did a video where I highlighted what happened throughout the year. I am planning on doing one of those as well, to go over some of the bigger highlights, some of the takeaways that I had, you know, some of the wins and the losses, if you will, that I encountered over the year. And I'm going to share in one of those videos, you know, where we sit today and what realistically that looks like long term. You know, as a DIY investor, there's no book, there's nothing that teaches you guys how to do this stuff. At least that's the way it was for me. So, you know, I'm pretty proud of what I've accomplished this year and over the last 2.5 years, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy by any stretch of the imagination. And, you know, even in my creative journey, things have really evolved from the silly, crazy Canuck investor character I had when I started with the red hat. And, you know, I'm a true Canadian, and I think that was sort of the vibe I was looking for. I stepped away from that, you know, red hat and red shirt idea, and it's just me, a regular Canadian, like I say in my intro, that's learning how to invest and sharing the journey. But the important part is, I think I'm showing you guys, it doesn't matter how old you are, you can accomplish this. And if you sit down and come up with a plan to get you from point A to point B, then that's what's most important. Now, I'm realizing that plan, like to get to part B, that is actually as important or more important than the investing part. So this year we're going to concentrate on what that looks like moving forward. So what does part B look like? And then how do we get there? And that will be some of those tools that I'm going to share with you guys over the next year as we sort of walk through the process. So I had a viewer ask me, hey, listen, can you post a video to show us the plan of how you get from point A to point B? And I thought that was such a great idea. Now, I did do a video like that last year that takes me from zero to $350,000 in my journey. And I'm going to do another one. I think that's a pretty valuable type of video to show somebody that's come to the channel or that you guys have shared this content with, so they can see that it's not as difficult as you think. It just takes a little bit of a process. And so I'll share some material this year that will help you sort of figure that part out. Now, of course, I'm not here to tell you what to invest in or what brokerages to use or anything like that. One of the biggest premises of my channel is I don't have any sponsorships right now. So I don't have, you know, these different ETF providers coming to me and wanting to sponsor me, if you will. Fundamentally or morally, I see some challenges with that, because then I feel like the content that I'm creating for you guys you might feel like it's slanted towards that fund provider. Now, I do have links to various institutions and things that I do use. In those cases, I'm sharing things that I use with you. I feel like I'm giving you my true, honest opinion about those particular institutions that I'm using. I chuckled to myself because I made a post on Blossom Social a little while ago where I talked about the fact that I had to spend time with my family rather than make content. And I got a comment back that said that, you know, family comes first. And that was the intent behind that comment, although I guess my delivery may have not been so good. But the truth is that family time is really important, and that's why I'm sneaking this in while I'm out walking the dog to get a short video off to you guys. I'm super proud of what I've done with my DIY investing, but I'm equally proud of the content that I've started to build. Is all the content I made, you know, amazing? No, But if I'm helping one or two people along the way, that is so important to me. And like I said, I'm so appreciative of all of you that hit that subscribe button or share the content, because it really does help push it out to other people. So if you want to see what that year-end video looked like last year, you should watch this video right here.